Hey everybody, welcome back to Peachy Disc Golf. Once again, we are here in my office because it has been raining all week here in Georgia. So in today's video, we are going to look ahead at what's coming up in 2024. So we're going to be talking about my top 5 most anticipated discs coming out later this year. And also, what does 2024 hold for us here at Peachy Disc Golf as well? Let's jump right into it. In our last video, we took a little walk down memory lane and we looked at some of my favorite discs that I got to try out last year in 2023. And in today's video, we are going to look ahead to see what 2024 has in store. In today's video, we are going to see what's on the horizon, and I'm going to let you know what my 5 most anticipated discs are that are going to be coming out this year. Now, obviously, this is subject to change because maybe newer discs get announced that haven't been announced yet, but there's already a pretty good number of discs that I'm looking forward to. It's hard to narrow the list down to just 5, so obviously I am going to have some honorable mentions as well. But before we get into that, let's talk about some exciting things happening with Peachy Disc Golf here in 2024, because it seems like we are going to be starting off the year with quite a bang. First off, Sandra has started doing this little challenge on our Instagram page where we started doing a throw a disc 1 inch for every follower that we have, and she's going to be doing that for a month. So we're about halfway through right now. Definitely check out our Instagram feed in order to see those reels. They are pretty funny. I actually did a couple myself, and I was like, let me go as above and beyond as possible with the editing. So I have some pretty ridiculous ones, and Sandra is making some crazy long putts now because our follower count has been going up and up and up, and we just reached 1,000 followers over on Instagram. So we are super excited about that, and we're going to be doing a little giveaway over on our Instagram page. So you're going to want to check that out. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, follow our Instagram page, and also leave a comment in the Instagram reel where the contest is posted, because we have a pretty cool prize. This is something that I have been super excited about. Daniel has been helping us work with Beast Disc Golf, one of his sponsors, and we finally have some merch available for you guys. We have a sweet Peachy Disc Golf jersey. Let me show you what that looks like. Wow. Check out this sweet jersey that we got from Beast Disc Golf. Take a look at how cool this jersey looks. It is so cool. We got the big Peachy Disc Golf logo on the back. Really cool art with some peach trees here. Lisa was actually the one to help come up with this design, so it's pretty cool. We got the Peachy Disc Golf logo here on the bottom, as well as the Beast Disc Golf logo here as well. I really like the collar on the jersey. It's not just like your standard normal collar. It looks pretty cool. I think it's a great looking design. It's pretty comfortable. The material is amazing. It feels really high quality. It's pretty flexible. It's pretty lightweight feeling as well. Definitely breathable. Not something I'm going to be wearing now in the winter, not at least without an undershirt with some long sleeves, but we also have hoodies that are up on their website as well. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those in yet, so I can't show you in this video, but we do have hoodies available as well. They'll have a very similar design. I think it'll have like either peach sleeves or blue sleeves. You can choose whichever one you think looks the best, but I am so pumped for these jerseys. You can check out the Beast Disc Golf website. There is a Peachy Disc Golf portal actually with both the jersey and the hoodie listed together. I'll put a link to that down in the description below. And if you'd like to get a little discount on this jersey, you can use code DANIEL, DANIAL. That'll also help say thanks to Daniel, who helped get all of this arranged with Beast Disc Golf. So thank you to Beast Disc Golf, thank you to Daniel for helping get these sweet jerseys made up. They look amazing, feel amazing, and definitely be sure to check them out if you're interested yourself. And with that being said, on our Instagram page for the giveaway, we are going to be giving away one of these jerseys, as well as a $50 gift card to my favorite online disc retailer, 1010discs.com. So if you want to enter into that, again, check out our Instagram. Basically, to enter, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel, follow our Instagram page, and leave a comment tagging 3 of your friends in that Instagram post as well. And we'll be drawing a winner, I believe, on February 1st. So thank you guys so much for your support, both here on YouTube and on Instagram. It really means a lot to us, so thank you guys. So yeah, some big things happening here at Peachy Disc Golf early on in 2024. 2024, like I said, the Pantone of the year, Peach Fuzz. 2024 is going to be Peachy's year, already starting off with a bang. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some discs that I am super excited about coming out later this year here in 2024. So before we get started with my top 5 list, I do have a couple of honorable mentions, just like I did last time as well. So first off, we have 2 discs that I'm going to be mentioning, and these are on this honorable mentions list because I've actually tried out both of them, but I'm really excited for you guys to get a chance to try them out if you haven't yet. And those are going to be the MVP Detour and the Axiom Discs Tempo here. Both of these discs are a lot of fun to throw. The Detour I mentioned in my last video, this was my favorite disc release of 2023, but it hasn't had like a wide release yet. It was only available in this 2023 Gyropalooza box. I'm really excited for everyone to get their hands on this disc because this disc is absolutely amazing. It is so much fun to throw, so versatile, definitely one of my favorite discs in the bag. And also we have the Axiom Discs Tempo. This is a overstable approach disc similar to like a Zone or my A5. And it's another disc that has technically been available last year. They had it in the MVP Circuit Challenge. That's actually where I got this disc here. But I'm looking forward to this having a wide release as well. And I'll probably be doing a review video around that time also. The next disc is another MVP disc, and this is probably a very anticipated disc for many of you guys as well. And that's going to be the Axiom Discs Pixel, the newest disc in the Simon line of discs. I'm really looking forward to trying the Pixel. I'm very happy with putting with my PA3s right now though, so I'm not really looking to change putters. And I imagine it's going to be similar to this P2, which was what Simon used to putt with back when he was playing with Discmania. And I find that the P2 is a little too deep for my hand. I didn't really like putting with it or throwing with it like with the Sky Gods or anything as well. So I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about the Pixel, but I'm definitely looking forward to trying it. And I know a lot of you guys are as well. So it'll definitely be a disc that I'm going to get my hands on in order to do a video of. In fact, I actually have a couple of special edition Pixels on order because that like Donkey Kong style art that they put on the special edition stamp looks fantastic. I cannot wait to get my hands on that. So actually I have one more honorable mention though. I don't know if they are even working on anything like this, but if they are, I am really looking forward to trying out whatever the next weird disc that Innova comes up with. Last year we got the Alien and the Rollo, and I had a lot of fun testing out both of those discs, especially the Rollo. That was just so much fun to use. So if they're coming out with any more crazy, out of the ordinary discs, I am all for it and really looking forward to trying those out as well. So now let's get into the 5 discs that I'm most looking forward to coming out this year here in 2024, and we are going to be starting with some Latitude 64 releases. So in the Royal box at the end of last year, there were 2 new discs. Honestly, I'm actually excited to try out both of them, but the one that I am most excited to try is going to be the Latitude 64 Royal Brave. This is supposed to be a understable fairway driver, maybe around the 7 to 8 speed range. I don't know the numbers on either of these discs, but I really do like that slightly understable 7-8 speed slot. Really looking forward to trying the Brave out, and the Royal plastic feels amazing. I am looking forward to trying out this Strive as well. That one is going to be like an understable distance driver, maybe similar to a Discmania DD. So I'm really interested to try both of those out. I did not get my hands on one of the Royal boxes. I was going to order one at the start of this year, but then by the time I went to go order it, they had sold out. But I did a little bit of searching on eBay, and I was able to buy both of these. So definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel because I will be showcasing both of these discs. I'm really excited to try both of these out. This Royal Grand Plastic just feels so good in the hand. I cannot wait to see how these fly. I haven't thrown either of these yet. It's just been too cold and rainy, but I am really looking forward to getting out and giving both of these a try. All right, moving down the list, number 4 for me is going to be the Discraft Kratos, which is the next disc in Paul McBeth's lineup of discs. From the looks of things, the Kratos is supposed to be a more overstable Luna. Now the Luna is already listed as 3303, but I had always found it to be a very straight putter. If I was throwing it off the tee, it would just go very straight, even have a little bit of flip. But from what I've seen in videos with the Kratos, so like I just actually watched Anthony Barella's video using it, it seems like the Kratos is significantly more overstable. It looks like it has a beautiful flight, like a nice arcing right to left motion, but nothing crazy overstable like something with a Zone or a Zone OS. I am really excited to try out the Kratos. As I've been playing more and more disc golf, throwing putters have become one of my favorite types of discs to throw. So for example, I really like throwing my PA3 off the tee. I like throwing the Axiom Envy as well as another one that I love. So I'm really excited to try out the Kratos, and we'll see how it compares, especially to something like the Envy. I think those discs are going to be very comparable to each other, so really looking forward to trying those out, and you can definitely expect me to record a video for that once it's released. All right, number 3, I actually have 2 discs here, but they are going to be very similar to each other, and that's going to be the Axiom Pitch and especially the Streamline Parachute. These are both discs that are going to be very similar to the MVP glitch, which is probably the most popular disc that has been released in the past couple of years. The glitch has just been so much fun to throw. I actually do personally bag one myself, and I'm really interested in seeing how both the pitch and the parachute compare to the glitch. I imagine the pitch is going to be very similar because it's going to have that overmold just with different colors, but I'm really curious to see how the parachute holds up without that overmold. And also with Axiom discs, they're able to have a little bit more flexibility with the material they use on the rim, so maybe we'll get like a Prism Proton rim with the pitch or something. That could be really interesting. And then once these do come out, you can definitely expect me to do a comparison video similar to what I did with the hexes in the past, where I tried out every type of plastic combination they had with the hex. You can expect me to do that with the glitch, the pitch, and the parachute. Disc number 2 is another disc that I think technically came out at the end of last year in their holiday box, but the wide release I imagine is going to be this year, and we are talking about the Clash Discs Cherry. Right now I have 2 discs from the Clash Discs mid-range lineup. I have the Peach and I have the Berry. Now I had tested the Berry initially when I got a bunch of Clash discs, and I really liked the way that it flew. It was nice and straight, and it has a pretty good hand feel. It feels comfortable in the hand. The only reason I didn't really test it out too much after that is because it had a very similar flight to my Hex, and I just prefer the hand feel of the Hex over the Berry. It's just a little bit shallower in the hand, which I found to be a little more comfortable. But the Berry did have a great flight, but I mentioned in my last video that the Peach, on the other hand, was one of my favorite disc releases that I got to try out last year. This disc is a 4.5 -2.1 understable mid-range, a little bit on the slower side at a 4-speed, but I was still able to get pretty solid distance with the Peach. I found that it flew just as far as my other mid-ranges, and I really enjoyed throwing it, and only recently has it come out of my bag, just because it had some overlap with other discs. But I really love Clash Discs plastic. I think it is one of the best types of plastics to throw, just under maybe the Royal Grand plastic from Latitude 64. I really enjoy this plastic. So from the sounds of things, the Cherry is a 5.5 -2.1. So it's going to sort of slot in between both of these discs, with it being a little faster than the Peach and a little more understable than the Berry. I'm really interested to see how that compares, and those are the same numbers as this Detour that we just talked about earlier. I'm really interested to see how they compare, both hand feel wise and flight wise, and maybe we'll see, is the Cherry going to kick the Detour out of the bag? I think that's going to be a tall ask, because I really like the way that the Detour feels and flies, but we're going to give it a fair comparison, and I am really looking forward to trying out that Cherry. Also in that same holiday box, Clash released the Guava, which is a overstable mid-range. Definitely going to be trying that out as well, but I do find myself oftentimes preferring these more understable discs, so because of that, the Cherry is my number 2 most anticipated disc for the year. And speaking of James Conrad, the disc that I am most looking forward to coming up here in 2024 is the MVP Trail, which will be the newest disc in James Conrad's lineup of discs. It seems like the Trail is going to be an understable fairway driver, and I am really looking forward to giving it a try. I'm hoping it has a similar hand feel to, say, like the Crave, the Resistor, and the Servo. I think it's supposed to be a little bit faster though, more on that 7 to 8 speed slot, which means it might be kind of comparable to the Rhythm, which is a disc that I've played around with here and there. I haven't really given it a full round review or anything, so I don't really throw it that much, but from the limited times I have thrown the Rhythm, I have really enjoyed it. But I'm really interested to see how the Trail compares, and there's a chance though, if it has a similar hand feel to any of those 3 discs I mentioned earlier, that it makes the bag, just as another incremental step into that understable slot. So yeah, that's my list of the discs that I am most looking forward to. Let me know down in the comments, which discs are you most excited about trying out? Definitely let me know, because there are probably several discs that I haven't even heard of or considered, and then that will get me pumped up for those discs as well. I'm really looking forward to trying out all of these discs coming out next year. Big things happening here at Peachy Disc Golf with these new jerseys as well. Definitely be sure to check out Beast Disc Golf if you want to get your hands on one, and use code Daniel, DANIAL, if you want to get a 10% discount on them. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well, and check out the giveaway over there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. If If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and also ring that notification bell so you can be notified when our next episode comes out. Until next time, guys, cheers.